Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Oh my god, whoa, let's just do it. Isn't that just standard at this point? You know what's up. We all know what's up. Let's back this shit up. See, well, nah, it's better to check the entire job market of the San Francisco area, the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, just want to see if there's a better choice than what's going on here, and it turns out there's really not. These are all pretty terrible. Could always go over to Oakland. Do we have anything better there? That's not some good choices, really, at all. Could always go down to, like, Santa Cruz. You got it? Ooh, that's different. You know what? This one's just kind of seeming interesting to me because we haven't really been down to like San Diego like that. You know, we've been up from like L.A. to San Francisco, but we've never been down from like L.A. to San Diego. We were just down in my San Diego waffles that one time when we just decided to go down there. Really, but that was a weird route, and we didn't have cargo. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. It's my choice. You can't tell me what to do. Besides, we're gonna spend like fucking 10 minutes driving to Santa Cruz anyway just to pick up the delivery mission. What? I didn't even... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I didn't even go. No transactions were taking place between me and the intersection. You feel me? Anybody feel me? Feel me? Do you want to feel me? Not like that. Oh, you slut. God. Almost as slutty as those 10-year-old anime ladies in the basketball thing. What the fuck was up with that? I don't remember what it's called, like Nobuku or something? Buku, I don't know. 3 Japanese letters, and I don't speak Japanese, so it doesn't help. Anyway. Man, the whole lolly situation, and it's like the fact that they're like 11 or 12 years old since they're in like grade 6. It's just like freaking me out because there's a shower scene where they're, thank God the cameraman managed to find the one part where, you know, there's just magically beams of light and mist and bubbles covering the naughty bits because they're underage, and it'd be exceptionally creepy for Western cultures comparatively. But man, when the legal age is consent is 13, man, you got some shit to deal with. It is. I don't even know what to play. Apparently we're playing this. Anyway. Yeah, it's just awkward at that point. Like, I just want to be Frankenstein, apparently. You know? So how's everybody's day? I can't believe this was probably... We've played this game for like 5 weeks now. 5 fucking weeks every day of American Truck Simulator, which is just insane. My God. It's so casual at this point. It's like it doesn't even matter. Anyway. Hey, I hope everybody's week's going all right. I don't want to see anybody be upset, be harmed. I'm sure bad things happen in life, but you know, you just gotta go through them. You know, you feel me, bruh. What I did today was some good bit of fun. I streamed. And that would be like the first time I streamed in like a year and a half. I think I streamed my first time in like November 2013, and then streamed my most recent time in like November 2014. So, you know, there's a big gap between March 2016 and November 2014. Just saying. Anyway, I played some good old battle royales in Arma 3. It was a good bit of fun. I always enjoy doing some video games. Anyway. Oh, but I also watched Ip Man 2 today, which, you know, I don't care how many liberties they take with Ip Man's life. because, man, those movies just are great. I don't care. It may be not the most historically accurate thing of all time, and it might be a little scummy in that respect, but I mean, like, God, it's just such a... so good. Like, if there's any movie to make me hate British imperialism, besides, like, I don't know, the fucking Boston Tea Party. No, not that. Like, the Boston Massacre. No, that's probably not a good example. Oh boy. Anything to do with the Revolution of America. Besides that, anyway, it'd be the Ip Man movies. You know, Jackie Chan movies. They involve, although it's usually the British who are the villains. Like, they're not portrayed as that terrible. I mean, they're there, but they're like, they're British, they're scummy, we already know it. And it's like, oh, okay. But then you get like this movie, Ip Man, and it's like, wow, you know, we really got to bring the Chinese people together to slay those foreign devils, you know. even though that might be a little bit of a harsh language that they use, you know, it's I think they had some good values in there, but you know, like, those British people were like total scum, but also loved them at the same time. Like, the enemy, the main enemy boxer, was just like the British dude. He was like fun to hate, you know. You like wanted to see him lose, but he was still like a cool dude at the same time. He was a nice villain. It's always the British, man. Why is it always the British? You could probably watch any Jackie Chan movie and guess who the villain is based on if it's the British. Especially his older movies. It's slowed down a little bit, like, recently. In, like, the late 2000s. And then definitely not the 2010s, but, like, anything before... Even Rush Hour. Like, Rush Hour 1, it was the British dude. We aren't supposed to go left. Anyway, like... If you got Rush Hour 1, it was the British dude. Spoilers. Weird, right? It's the British guy. And then, like, every movie before that, you know, you got your Project A series, your, Armor of God, it wasn't exactly a British person, but to be fair, I don't know what the fuck was up with Armor of God, man. It was like some fucking... Man! I still don't understand the ending of Armor of God. So, let me give you a rundown. Some lady gets kidnapped by a bunch of French monks. Alright, first of all, I don't even get it. And then suddenly, I think they're French at least. Man, it's certainly not well explained. But anyway, Jackie Chan and crew, weirdly enough, go over to France to, like, go rescue this lady. And they're like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. Seems pretty standard. But then, like... The final fight is absolutely insane. Irregardless of what happened previously in the movie, such as a tiny car coming out of a bigger car to escape, we don't want to talk about that. Like the weird tones they set when they were on their road trip, man. I don't know. That road trip was like a weird montage thing, but the fucking climax of that movie is batshit insane. It's like, okay. So, you know, Jackie Chan's got to get in there and save the day. So why not do it on a motorbike driving up a mountain first, you know? You got to get on top of that evil Catholic monk's lair. I don't know. So it was like, what are you even doing, Jackie Chan? There's like, he slips, he falls, he gets back up, and he keeps driving up a mountain. And then he gets in there, you know, he's doing his all martial arts stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, pretty cool. And then he's got all of a sudden, like, fucking Sudoku... Because he's got, like, fucking dynamite strapped to him, and he's, like, throwing it around and causing the goddamn place to collapse, and it's like, what the fuck, Jackie Chan? I didn't know you came in here with that intention, you crazy bitch. But then all of a sudden, he's, like, fighting some fucking wizard who summons an army of very tall black women in stilettos and leather. And at that point, it's just like, I don't even get it. I don't even get it at all. And then, like, fight them with their breasts. I don't... Jackie Chan, what were you thinking? What is... It was like, oh, yeah, you got me because I don't want to hurt women. And then he does it anyway, so that was totally pointless. But then it was like, why? Why are you fighting a bunch of like 6.5 feet tall men? Like, what is that gonna do for anybody? And then they were defeated like relatively easily, and then it was just like he escaped on a fucking hot air balloon or some shit. Man, I don't even know. Or is that a different movie? They've all sort of blended together though. There's some Jackie Chan situations. Well, I think it was Project A2 where he shows up. This was probably one of the most insane things. So he's like shows up, handcuffed to his friend, because he's like trying to save the day or some shit, but he's handcuffed by the police, so it's awkward. And then like, turns out that he came in right after some kidnappers came in, and so these kidnappers got this girl in like a fucking closet. Jackie Chan and his friends show up, and then like the lady who was in the house previously is just trying to like keep everything organized, and then all of a sudden like a police deputy or investigator or some shit comes up, and he's like trying to find or talk to this person or whatever, and then the police chief shows up and starts like hitting on the lady or some shit, and everybody's hiding from each other. So like the police investigator is hiding from the police chief. The police chief's just there. Jackie Chan's hiding from the investigator and the police chief, and the fucking criminals are hiding from literally everybody. And it's like, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden they're trying to like fight the kidnappers with the police chief cells, except they're kidnapped, they're in a closet, and there's guns, and there's a mess, and then like pants fall down and people get stuck to chairs. Look, I don't really understand what the hell happened, but goddamn, what the fuck was up with that scene? It's like one giant fucking game of cat and mouse, except it's in a tiny closet. I don't get it. I think also, maybe it was Project A that had this most ridiculous bicycle fight scene I've ever seen, which, you know, that probably isn't hard because I've only seen like one bicycle fight scene. But it was like up, down, all around, we're gonna bounce these bikes off the walls and then hit them in the face, and then Jackie Chan's gonna do some slapstick where he accidentally falls on the bike seat with, and penetrate his own asshole or whatever. Hit his nuts. I don't know exactly what happened. I wasn't. What are you doing? Lady, you make your move here. You're the maniac. Thank you very much. That took some time out of our day and caused a traffic jam, though, running into the back of that lady. At least we don't have any damage on our trunk. We might need a rest stop. Yeah. Yeah, that might be in our future. Is there one coming up? There is. There is one coming up right on the highway there. So we might stop, get gas, take a nap. That good old usual thing we do in the American Truck Simulator, and like the only thing that requires any amount of attention. So you know what's up. What's up with you, baby? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know this person existed, but it's like Maddie B character who's like an age at this point. I don't know how old he is, but he was like, he seems to be a famous YouTube person who started when he was like 9 and just rapped songs and made covers of pop music. And it's like, what is going on here? Why is everyone enthralled with him? I don't even want to know. It was very awkward to hear him rap Biggie Smalls. Oh, what's that? Is that Juicy? I think that might have been that song. I don't know. I don't remember the title exactly. It was all a dream. I used to wear it. It's amazing. But he's like, you know, he didn't use any swear words, and of course he didn't use the N-word because that would be awkward and like a social disaster. If you have a 11-year-old white suburban kid using the N-word on the YouTubes, that would not end well in the slightest. Ugh. That would just be like everybody gets all uppity at that point, and you got a fucking social disaster on your hands, don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you? Don't you? I want to be a freak. Let me freak on you. Freak the freak out, everybody. At least this parking lot should be easier to get gas and sleep in than some of that other tube bullshit we've had to deal with up in Winnemucca. That one still anchors me. Still with that train as well. That train will piss me off for eternity. I've finally understood why trains are assholes. So, baby. And wind turbines are just like going off in the distance. Anyway, let's park and take a nap. Break. Hey. We can sleep. Good job, everybody. It is 3:24 p.m. We're rested. We're ready to go. Driver Horst apparently made some money that I couldn't see because we were asleep, and then we paid in the loan installments of $5,500. So we're getting up there. And by getting up there, I mean we're gonna be perpetually stuck in a hole of monetary despair forever. Because we're gonna make like 10 grand off of this. We're gonna go back up to where we started at around 20 grand. And we're gonna have to pay for repair costs at some point because we're just gonna keep taking more damage. Really, it's just hard to make money without being perfect. I don't know what I did. I had like a brief period in this game where I was just like really solid gameplay skills. You know, gameplay, everybody. Woo! Don't get too intensive, you know. I'm gonna go all MLG at this shit, and where I'm gonna end up in like Shanghai International Championships, and I'm gonna win like $250,000 or something. I don't know. Is that how that works? You know, I feel really bad for the SE2 community, man. It just tanked, and I don't know what exactly happened. Was it like a lack of the game changing, or like what happened? It used to be on top of the fucking world in terms of like pro competition, but then like was it League and Dota that came out? Everybody got into it. Counter-Strike may have had a hand in it, but like it's so sad. Because I still think it's a great game. It's really good to be competitive in. It was absolutely amazing to watch in like MLG scenarios, but I think the most recent like international tournament had like 10K viewership, which is just disappointing, really. It's so sad. What a great game foundation of RTS. Really, it's probably one of the best RTS out there, especially in terms of competitiveness. Like, what are the other options, to be honest? In terms of competitive RTSs, like, there's not a lot. Command & Conquer is all dead now, as well. Might as well be. It's pretty trash as of recently. Can't think of a lot of other stuff that's like actual real-time strategy. I haven't played a real-time strategy in a long time, just because it takes so much effort. Man, you can't be fucking casual. StarCraft 2 was like the most intimidating game I've ever played in my life. You gotta like queue up on the ladder and it's like, holy shit, I'm fucking knees weak, arms are heavy. I've got vomit all over my keyboard. This is just getting sticky at this point. This is like, everybody's gotta calm the fuck down. But it was such a challenging game to get good at. You needed like finger skills to be able to hit 300 APM. I don't know. Although I'm sure SE2 was a lot easier than Brood War or something in terms of like APM requirements to be decent. Man, just such a high learning curve, and there's some really great people out there. That's why I was also kind of sad that SE2VN may have come out after its prime. Really disappointed, because that's also a great visual novel. Probably the only visual novel I've ever liked. It was a fun story. It was just a total enjoyable time, and really too bad. Poor SE2. Just get the Marauders, dude. Man, what a fun time. I think SE2 and StarCraft Brood War really just set like a standard for how like you set up a competition. It really like showed you the standards of what the arenas and like the rules should be like, but then you also like how to run a team, how to manage a team. You get some experience there. You know how to like form a team house, how to run practices, how to just be the best you can be and make the most interesting competitions. But then it all went downhill. Oh, how sad. I stopped playing StarCraft back in like 2011, 2012 because it was just too stressful, man. I couldn't take it. It was bad for, like, my fucking cholesterol. I don't know. It's gonna give me mesothelioma. Lung cancer. Shit, man. It's just so intense. Gets the adrenaline flowing, but man, I don't need that in my life. I'm not an adrenaline man. All it makes me want to do is eat eggs. God, I love some eggs after getting into a car accident, though. Whew. Sitting on the side of the highway, it's like, man, I wish the cops would drop me off at Perkins, and then they did. That was quite nice of them. They're like, can you get us off the highway? I'm like, oh yeah, we'll take you to Perkins. I'm like, fuck yeah. Oh shit. Cause that lady, I was this was back when I was like 14, 15 or something. But I was driving with my mother after she like picked me up after school one day or something, and we were just like sitting in rush hour traffic, and this person just comes out and crashes into the side barrier because we were in the left lane. She crashes into like the middle barrier, as you see here, like one of these things, concrete barriers in the middle to block off both sides, and then she bounces right back into us in the car in front of us, and it was like totaled the car we were in, totaled the car in front of us. Just, ugh, man, it was quite a mess. And then, of course, I think the biggest problem was having to hear my mother like complain and ramble and just be stressed out after she had her car totaled. That was a fun time. It's like, man, just everybody calm the fuck down. It's okay. I mean, it's certainly a problem, but man, maybe a little too far. The lady came and like apologized to me. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to say at this point? I don't even know. I wasn't driving. I was just here. Go apologize to the other people who were unfortunately, apparently driving to a funeral at the time, which is just a bad way to get that going. Oh, thanks for the income, driver Horst. Oh man, give me that $143, you fucking twat. God. What am I supposed to do with that? What do you think I can, like, go gamble it away on, like, fucking roulette or some shit? Man, I don't know. I could buy, like, a AAA video game in Australia. I don't know. That was supposed to be a joke that I don't think anybody who doesn't live in Australia might get. But Australia has ridiculous video game taxes. Anyway, I don't even live in Australia, so I don't know how much it would be. Look, I was so like, what would cost $150? I don't know. A very reasonable hand job or something. I don't know. I haven't bought a prostitute ever. Maybe I'm sure it depends a lot on the quality. But anyway, sexual favors are usually illegal, so you should probably avoid those. I don't remember what movie this was, but it was like some weird romantic comedy about this dude who was like having marital troubles with his wife and managed to get into like this sexual relationship to learn how to be a better goat fucker in bed with some random... I see dark clouds. Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain? Or is it just getting dark? I'd really like it to rain, because man, the grass could use it. The grass is greener when it rains. I think there's a strong correlation there, you know. It's probably got a good correlation coefficient. Maybe somewhere up there in like a 0.94 or something, man. I don't fucking know. I haven't looked at statistics for rain and grass growing, but I'm sure it's somewhere up there, you know, just like sunlight is healthy for plants. Did that say to Tijuana? Man, that'd be interesting if we ended up in like fucking Mexico. Dun, dun, dun. This was a relatively short drive, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but really, we didn't have a lot of options. Sometimes when you're stuck in the middle of the state, there's just not a lot of room to go, because you can't go that far west or east, and you can't go that far north or south, because you're just in the middle. Malcolm in the middle. Good old Malcolm in the Middle. What a show. Ooh, is that San Diego off in the distance? It's pretty good looking. Not as good as you looking. Hey, Lamau. 26 miles to go, really? Is the delivery point just on the side of the highway? That's different. Or is it just like slightly off? Either way. Looks like we're coming up to the end of this drive, so glad you all could come out tonight. I'll tip your waitresses. I'll be here all forever, really. I don't know how much American Truck Simulator I'll continue to play, but my God, we'll get there. We'll get there, America. Let's make it great again. Yeah, it's really just like, I don't know if I can respect Donald Trump because he says let's make America great again, which implies that America is not great already. America is great and will be forever great in my heart. And that's really what's important, right? As long as we have the eagle and the stars and stripes. Man, if the bald eagle ever goes extinct, even though they're like already garbage birds, like literally trash out of dumpsters, but still, if they ever go extinct, I will be very upset. This is an interesting place to deliver whatever the hell we're hauling. Skip it. Excellent, 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 excellent. Excellent is pretty excellent. 11 grand. Hey, it's something. Well, what's Horst up to? Just out of curiosity, we might as well check this every time, you know, just in case he ever gets better. Whoa, $909 a day. Oh, Horst, you make me so dry. Dry, baby. Really, Jesus, man. Get some shit done, dog. It's something, at least, right? Let's see his log. What day are we on? I have no idea how to read this. Okay, well, look, is this, what's this negative? And then there's like this, Stockton to LA, why was he, what? Is this the same drive? What is this? Why does this not have a negative? Whatever. Why are these all numbers that have money? He really needs to drive on further missions, is what I'm saying. If the furthest he's going is Santa Cruz to LA, we just did further than that. God. $900 profit per day. We're making 12 grand a day. God. What is he doing? Training policy, balance, hazardous. Oh, you can set his training in, man. You do you, Horst. I don't know. Probably not fuel economy again, though. But I guess you really want to save that gas. You know, touch and go. You don't want that. You want to just keep powering through, and even if it hits the red light, you just keep going. You feel me? Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of American Truck Simulator, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.